How do profanity laws impact free speech rights? Imagine you're walking down a busy street and accidentally let out a curse word after tripping. Suddenly, a police officer approaches and issues a fine. That might seem extreme, but it shows how some laws about profanity can really affect what people are allowed to say in public. In the United States, free speech is protected by the First Amendment, but this protection isn't unlimited. Courts have ruled that certain types of speech, like threats or language likely to cause violence, are not protected. Many states still have laws that make it illegal to use profanity in specific situations. For example, North Carolina considers it a misdemeanor to swear loudly on a public road if others can hear you. South Carolina has a law against using offensive language near churches or schools. Michigan once had a law against using indecent language in front of women or children, but it was repealed because it was too vague. These laws show how states have tried to control public behavior in ways that might seem odd today. The key legal idea is the difference between protected and unprotected speech. Saying bad words in public is usually protected unless it turns into fighting words, language that could provoke violence immediately. Courts have struck down some profanity laws for being too broad or vague, but others are upheld if they target only speech that is not protected. Obscenity laws are related but separate. They focus on material that is extremely offensive by community standards, especially sexual content. The Miller test is used to decide if something is obscene. It looks at whether the material appeals to unhealthy interests, depicts sexual conduct offensively, and lacks serious value. These laws are part of America's quirky legal history. Many of them are rarely enforced now, and some have been struck down as unconstitutional. Still, they show how local attitudes about morality and public decency have shaped state laws. Sometimes, these laws lead to strange situations. Imagine getting fined for cursing after falling out of a boat in Michigan before their law was repealed, or being ticketed for swearing on a quiet country road in North Carolina. While such cases are rare, they highlight the tension between individual expression and community standards. For those interested in unusual laws, profanity regulations are a perfect example of how legal rules reflected past concerns about public behavior. They also raise questions about how, for the government can go in regulating what people say and what counts as offensive enough to limit free speech. Most people today would find these laws strange or unnecessary, but they remain as a colorful part of American legal history.